Hey everyone, this is Mara Allard of Wind, Water, and Wisdom, and I want to talk about energy and home transmuting transformation. I get called a lot to people say I need the energy cleared on my home or my land or something's wrong. And what I do is not clear energy. I don't use sage, I don't use Palo Santo, I don't open windows. That all I do it all virtually. That all can be done by you. If you want to move energy or clear, what I do is transmute energy. I change what it is into something else, or I transform it into something else. I also move energy. So, for example, someone came to me recently about a rental in a different state, and she's very energy sensitive, and she was feeling a lot of heaviness in her home, and she had opened the windows and done sage and done all that, and still was dealing with this heaviness. So I went into the energy, and I could feel the energy of a hospital present. And so, as we know with hospitals, energy is that it's not typically happy energy, perhaps if you're giving birth, but it's heavy energy. It's energy based in fear, pain, anxiety. Those would be the general emotions. So, my guess is it was a rental that somebody either was a hospital worker that was living there and bringing that energy into the home, or it could have been somebody who spent a long time in a hospital and brought that energy home, and that energy was hanging around. I transmuted or transformed this energy, in this case, into divine energy. So I take that energy, and through me, it's hard to explain, but I'm able to transform and transmute. That is one of my gifts. Another thing I can do is move energy. So if there's energy in your land per se that is old, maybe slavery, Indians, um, you want to move. You want to see if you can move that energy so it doesn't affect your home. And so again, I'm moving energy. I'm transmuting energy. It's the difference between that and clearing. I don't need to be at someone's home to do this. I need to be able to go into the home energetically, but then what I do comes through me. So if you know anybody or you're experiencing that in heaviness to the house, or things are just not right. I had one house where they were hearing music and they were having appliances turn on. That wound up being energy that was attached to somebody in the house, but I was able to quiet it all down and then help her get rid of what was causing the problem. So those are what I really do, and it's really hard to kind of pinpoint how I do that, but I have the results to speak for that, is that I've had enough people that I've moved the energy or I've transmuted it and can feel the difference. I also, one of the things I did once, and I loved doing this, was for horses. So I can do this for animals, is to vibrationally figure out like what stall or what boarding facility your horses would feel more comfortable at. Or any animal. You could do it with a boarder. Like, where should I board my dog when I go away? I can energetically pick up your dog's energy and put them in each facility to see where their energy will be. I just recently moved, as I've said, and I did that for my dog. I'm going to have to boarder shortly after we got here. We have to go travel, and I wanted to see where she'd be happiest. So I took her energy and I placed her in the different boarding facilities around here because I haven't met people yet that I trust to leave her with. So that's another thing I can do with energy. You can check to see if everybody, whether you're going to be happy in your home, which we went over last week, but also we can do that with pets. So just wanted to talk about a little bit about moving energy and the difference between clearing energy and transmuting energy. They're not the same. If you want to move the energy yourself in the house, open the windows. It's the best. Open the windows, open the doors. This is the best way to move the energy in your space. Have a great day.